Hello, Mr. Lee here. So we're going to continue our study of slope-intercept form. Okay, so I know we've been on this for a couple of weeks, but we're going to go deeper. So this is a new video, so do not skip on it. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Hopefully you'll get a little more insight with how I'm showing it today. Okay, so what I really want you guys to practice is visualize where you want your line. Okay, there's a lot of applications to you choosing where the line goes specifically, okay? And we're going to use the same two conditions, right? M being your slope, B is your y-intercept. I want you to always start with your y-intercept, right? I told you guys this in class, use the word B for begin. We're going to begin with the y-intercept, right? Where do you want it to go through? Okay, I want it to go through 3. So that's why I have this first step. Choose a y-intercept B, okay? I want it to go through 3, so let's just plot a point there, okay? And if you have graph paper in front of you or, digital graph paper, you can just draw it yourself, right? But I'm going to choose 0, 3, and okay, where do I want the slope to go? I can have all different kinds of angles of slopes. Let's say I want it to go through this point, okay? So it already goes to the y-intercept, and let's say I want it to go through here. Okay, well, choose the slope that's going to get you there. It's going to be up 1 over 2, right? So that's the slope I want. I can even track it here. Okay, it's slope of 1/2. So I chose a y-intercept of 3. It's going to go through the y-axis at y equals 3. And then I chose 1 over 2 because I wanted to go through this point. And you guys can start visualizing the line that goes through. Okay, once we get the whole equation, that will give us the whole piece. Okay, so put it together. I chose a y-intercept of 3. I chose a b value of 3, and I chose a slope, an m value of 1/2. So y is equal to 1/2, which is my m value, times x. Don't forget your x. I see a lot of you missing the x. Okay, so 1/2 times x, and then plus a 3. Okay, and that's exactly what we wanted, right? We wanted to go through 0, 3. We went up 1 over 2 to get to that point. Okay. Where else do you want your line to go, right? Test any other y-intercept, any other slope that you want. Let's get maybe some negatives up in here. Okay, so let me redo this. I'm just going to change that guy. Erase the equation. Okay, let's have it go through a negative y-intercept. I want it to go down here. So a -1 y-intercept. Okay, plot that point first. Begin at the y-intercept. And then where do you want it to go? Let's say I want it to go through this point. Okay, so count it carefully. From your y-intercept, if I want to get to this ending point, it's going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, 2. Okay, so down 4 over 2, down 4 over 2. You will get a simplified slope, but let's just actually write it as is, right? Down 4 is -4 in the y direction, and then right 2 is going to be 2 in the x direction. Okay, so do some math. -4 divided by 2 simplifies to a -2. So let's just use this simplified version. Okay. Same thing as down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. As you guys can see, we get that same point. Okay. So we visualize where we wanted to go. Let's put it together. We chose a b value, a y-intercept of -1, and we chose a slope, an m value of -2. Okay. So y is equal to -2 times x. Again, don't forget your x. -2x and then -1. Okay. So hopefully, along with all the other videos you've been seeing these past couple of weeks, this pieces it together a little bit more. Your Desmos assignment today, you're going to be practicing a lot exactly this. Okay, so trial and error. If your line is not quite what you want, readjust your slope, readjust your y-intercept until it works. Okay. Message me with any questions.